there. Kind of early for the video, huh? It doesn't start for about, 3 more minutes. Wait. Don't leave yet. You might as well just hang out with me till it gets started. So I want to pitch you guys this idea, alright? You see, I'm all cozied up.
No Transformer
Got
lover.
the little Voltron. Yeah, I'm not tall enough. So it's getting cold here in Michigan. October's coming up, and I thought this would be a good time to implement a series where every Sunday,
As usual, Halloween
we
stories.
watch some scary videos. I was thinking something like Spooky Scary Sundays. But that's a mouthful. It might be a little too long. You know what you guys think in the description. In the description. They can write in the description now, huh? You earned this one. Down in the comments, hashtag SSS, Spooky Scary Sundays. You guys remember when we reacted to that Llama Arts video? Where your boy got permission. Llama Arts herself, or himself, I don't know what you are, approved and gave us permission to react to their videos, so you don't gotta feel bad. I'm not stealing anything. I got permission. Conscience is clean. I'm thinking every weekend, every Sunday, we could react to some scary videos, some horror animations, creepypastas, whatever y'all want to do. Well, that being said, I'm gonna get a snack for this. You might as well come with me, right? Now, this is the part where I just would move the camera and then we would be downstairs, but
oh my god,
I'm just gonna, I ain't cutting nothing out.
Being dragged.
yeah, we're being dragged
Walk with me, I guess.
by the neck.
By the neck.
Yeah.
Doing some editing. I was rendering a video actually. I was thinking while you're here you could slice that like button for me. I really appreciate it. Some people don't understand how far that goes. And Samurai, we're trying to reach like 4 million subscribers.
There.
Yeah.
Incredible. Probably not gonna happen, but I'm thinking some Pop-Tarts or some. You guys like juice boxes? You guys drink those? Capri Suns?
I have never none of those.
Oh god.
Too much?
Oh wow. Swedish.
I never ate Swedish fish.
Dude.
Oh my
God.
god, that's a lot.
I think I'll just take a water. Alright guys, let's get this started. We got a couple more videos to react to. We got Momo in the back here. Momo,
Hi,
we're
Momo.
gonna try today. If you
Momo.
wanna do your freaking intro, you're gonna have to
And get interrupted.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
How many more times do I gotta sit through that? Alright guys, so this first one is called Fishing Stories Animated. Now, Llama Arts, I'm a big fan. I'ma just say this so there's no misunderstandings.
Oh, the one
nothing's
that, like,
misconstrued. Alright, your link's
down
down in the
recording?
description. Llama Arts said
Yeah.
that they like my videos, so let's get it. Daryl's Pond. Oh, is that the name of the story? Okay. We'll rock with it.
There used to be a pond about half a mile away from my old house that I would commonly go fishing in. It was nicknamed Daryl's Pond.
That's
I
I
a
still
small
have no
pond.
idea who Daryl was or why it was called that, but nobody owned it, so people would once in a blue moon go fishing there as well.
Okay.
It was usually me by myself though. I had dug a pole into the ground where I would tie a noose to and from my small kayak. I'd say it was about 3 in the afternoon when I rowed out to the middle of the pond, the sweet spot for getting a decent catch.
Look,
There was
relaxing.
another person coming out from the trees.
Oh, heck no!
Canadian Joe.
Okay, I'm not gonna be pausing it today, but is that
Oh,
John
what the-
Scare Spectre?
Oh gee.
I was about to say that.
Hey, what's up, guys? It's Scares here.
Coming out from the trees. I waved at him and gave him a smile. He
Four
hopped into a
fingers?
small
Yeah,
boat
four
floating by
fingers?
the edge of the pond and began to row over to me.
For real?
As he got close enough where trying to speak to him wouldn't come off as obnoxious, I gave him a
Chuck
friendly...
Norris?
Perfect day, isn't it?
With Chuck Norris.
Yes,
Is it Chuck
absolutely,
Norris?
he said.
Oh my god.
I
He
don't
didn't
trust
say
you.
anything after that, and I started to feel a bit awkward, as if I were obligated to keep some kind of conversation rolling now.
I hate that feeling.
So, you come out here to throw some lines? I asked. No, I don't actually fish.
What the freak are you doing out here?
Well, it's never a bad day to relax on the pond, I said. He continued to
God.
row closer to me until his boat collided with mine, creating a
Oh,
big
God.
thud.
Are you
I'm
serious?
genuinely uncomfortable now.
Yo, look at his face. This big old pond out here. And you just want to roll? It's like when dudes go in the bathroom, it's like 50 stalls. You go to one random one, you know, somewhere down the side. And then somebody come in and come to the stall right next to you.
I don't think that
There's
we
all this room in
basically
here.
I
know
didn't feel
the
threatened,
experience. They're
just
like
weirded out.
toilet stall
Nah.
I was only
things.
Get away
24
from
years
me.
old. This guy looked... It was the same voice. I knew it right away.
He's playing
I didn't make a
games with him.
sound.
Every
I crept out of the
time,
room quietly
whenever there's
downstairs to
something
the kitchen
dangerous
and
outside,
grabbed the
just
phone,
close the
practically
gate.
crawling on my way
Close
out
the
to
goddamn
avoid being
window.
seen through the open blinds. I called 911 like I should have earlier in the temporary safety of my bedroom. I made sure to whisper into the phone as I was still hoping that he hadn't yet heard or spotted me. 20 minutes felt like an hour as I sat behind my bed, waiting for the police to arrive in constant fear that I would hear glass breaking from downstairs, or a thud on the back door, or even just a voice again from down below my window outside. The police did a thorough investigation of the property in nearby woods, turning up nothing. They
Dang.
suggested I stay with a friend or a family member for a few days.
You gotta
and
move.
So I did.
You gotta move now.
I never heard from or saw the man again. But I
Uh-huh.
still moved a month later. I couldn't deal with the constant fear and paranoia of being watched through my windows.
Thank you for
I feel
having
much
common
more
sense.
comfortable fishing out by the bay now.
What the? Huh?
Did he get killed by something else?
Is that a Jason reference?
Yo, that story was lit.
So that was Daryl.
I don't know.
That was Daryl. The
Alright
corpse.
guys, this next one is called Hitchhiking Horror Stories Animated. I am an avid non-supporter of hitchhiking. Hitchhiking horror stories.
3 months after I turned 16 in 2005, I got my first car, a '99 Toyota Camry. On a warm Saturday night, when my friend
Whip it.
Alex invited me over to one of his friend's big parties, I knew I wouldn't be in a condition to drive the Camry home afterward. So we carpooled with Alex's girlfriend Brianna. We lived in the countryside of Virginia, meaning less big parties. Meaning when there was a big party, it was a huge deal and everyone would go.
Look at the background.
We lived about 5 to 10 minutes away from this kid's
Damn.
house. I knew where he lived as I was acquainted with him, but not exactly friends. The whole ride
Not a
there, we
good
took
idea
the
to go.
same 2-lane highway type road through the woods, and this kid's house was actually on this road further down. At certain points on this road, there were a few houses on either side, and then it would just go back to being a long, empty highway again.
Okay.
The house was tiny, like a lot of houses around the area, but the party was held outside anyways, since his closest neighbors were relatively far away, and noise wasn't an issue.
Dope. Let's get
I'll
it.
skip most of the party up until the point that Brianna, who was supposed to be our designated driver, had to suddenly leave for a small family emergency. Alex
Okay.
said it was fine and that we'd find a ride home. Well, fast forward another few hours and another few drinks, and I could barely even walk straight.
Hey.
I checked my watch, and it was like 2 in the morning. I figured it was time to go. I started looking for Alex, but I couldn't find him anywhere. In fact, it seemed like everybody I knew had already left.
Oh no.
I could barely even think straight, but I was still furious at the fact that Alex could have actually left without me. I asked to use the party host's phone and dialed Alex's home number. After 2 tries, I gave up and then realized I shouldn't wake his family up. So,
Bro.
literally not knowing what else to do,
Kind of friend you go to a party with where he'd leave and forget about you? It's 2 a.m. Narrator is toasted. He can't drive home. He don't know nobody else at the party. If y'all ever go to a party and you drunk and you just can't get a ride home, you don't got cash for Uber, call me before you hitchhike, all right? Oh, you need my cell phone number? All right, it's 73
800-588-2300 Empire.
Today, I dizzily stepped out onto the road and began walking back home. I knew this walk would take anywhere from half an hour to an hour in my condition.
Dang.
Maybe after 15 minutes of walking down the road, the slight shine of car headlights on the road was fading in from behind me. Jumping for joy inside, I lifted up my arm and stuck out my thumb.
Why?
As the car neared, it slowed down and came to a
You
stop.
never
right
know
next
who
to
is pulling up.
The man driving the '98 Ford Explorer rolled down the window and asked where you headed. I told him my house was just down the road and beyond a right turn, probably slurring my words beyond comprehension.
You know he drunk.
He chuckled and told me to hop in. I thanked him and joyously hopped into the truck. I was exhausted, and I remember completely disregarding things the guy was asking me because I was so close to just passing out. And that's what happened.
No.
The memories of being in
Superman.
that truck turned to a fog, as I'm sure I passed out.
You passed out in his car?
Oh shit.
Gosh, this dude can take him
The
anywhere.
next
that
thing I
moment
remember,
that he knew.
I woke up still in the
fucked up.
moving
He
truck.
fucked up.
The guy looked at me and left, but didn't say anything.
Oh no.
I looked around
What are you
and
laughing
realized
at?
the road we were on wasn't familiar. I nervously asked, where are we going? He then
We're
said, so what were you doing out this late anyway?
Answer my question.
As the man answered my very straightforward question with another irrelevant question, the sobering reality of the situation hit me. You can let me out anywhere, I told the man. The man
You have no
responded
idea
with a
where you
firm
are.
No.
Oh.
I felt like throwing up as
too.
he said that. No, I really actually felt like I was going to throw up.
Well,
I started
it.
to gag as I felt more and more nauseous by the second.
yeah.
The man took his eyes off the
Barf.
road to look at me, and that's when I thought of the perfect distraction.
Yes.
I turned in his direction as I continued to gag, and he started to kind of lean away and slow down the car.
He like, oh.
Oh shit.
He
Oh,
kidnapped
shit.
some dude. He started freaking barfing. He's like, oh,
The
you
bomb
next
has
to him.
gone back to bed.
I just start spazzing. My dude be like, oh, oh, oh.
Thankfully, I drank as much as I did because I finally threw up and made a point of doing it all over the man's lap.
Yes.
The man yelled in frustration and stopped the car, and that's when I took it upon myself to run for my life into the
Genius.
woods and duck behind a few bushes.
He hit him with the throw up
The man
finesse.
came following into the woods with a flashlight, and on 2 separate occasions, he shined the light straight over me without noticing. Eventually, I heard his footsteps walk even further into the woods past me. That was when I ran back to his truck, but unfortunately, he was smart enough to lock it.
Oh, freak.
By
Why
some
is he out here
miracle, I saw
looking?
another car approaching in the distance, and I ran out into the middle of the street, waving my arms like a lunatic.
Yes.
The car tried to
They could
avoid
be a
me,
killer,
but I
though.
wouldn't let it. They were forced to stop, and I yelled at them to help me before they came back. Once I told them that I was kidnapped by the man who was driving that Ford Explorer, the driver agreed to give me a lift. Not to the
Oh.
police station or anything, but to my house. I made it back safely, where I couldn't thank the driver enough.
Thank you.
I immediately woke up my parents and
Man,
told
that was
them.
close.
My dad wanted to know if I got his tag number. And then I felt like punching myself in the face. I failed to get the simplest information from the guy that would have allowed me to actually properly report him.
Dang.
All I knew was that he drove a faded blue '99 Ford Explorer.
Thought it
I
was
made
red.
sure to give Alex a piece of my mind, and part of me always held a grudge against him ever since, just for abandoning me at a party without telling me.
When I
Yeah.
see you at
Yeah.
school,
Yeah, I would punch him,
Of
honestly.
course.
you getting creamed. Take that as you will.
Homie, you'll definitely
I
have
haven't
to
seen him in
party
4
with
years
your
now,
friends.
however,
Yeah.
and this was actually the first time I even thought about this incident for almost a year now. As time goes on, even the worst of memories may start to fade, but after writing this to share with the internet, it's once again fresh in my mind.
Oh, it's over?
Yeah.
That music.
Oh no,
Oh,
no
one
need,
more,
no
I
need.
guess.
Oh,
Clap that up.
Yeah, one more.
Llama Arts and
Oh,
Mr.
one more?
Nightmare, which I
One
learned
more.
is the narrator, or the narrator. It's like a two-hit combo.
Okay.
I mean, the hitchhiking was kind of like giving goosebumps, to be honest. I
Yeah.
mean, yeah,
Who's able to drive a car?
Not it.
I never drove a car before, but I tried.
I only do bike.
Yeah, same. I only do motorcycle as well. I guess I'm just gonna be the driver.
Ah, just like a Roman, like a face-to-face toilet.
Face-to-face toilet. It's a tournament. Who finishes first is the
Tournament.
winner.
You finish first? No, you just stand there. You don't touch anything. You keep your
Ew.
hands on your side.
And facing
Yeah,
your
don't-
enemy.
Facing your
Don't take a
enemy
shit.
Yes, facing your enemy.
with your long stank
And then
dangling
you'll
there.
see the veins
Oh
between the foreheads, like how hard he did. And it turns out constipation.
no! Oh god! I
Oh.
thought their schlong gonna like droop. Just bare naked.